Welcome to Alachikusomo, also known as AKS Documentary. In this edition, we take you through the donors' representatives' visit to the different AKS schools and projects in Zombo district. Before we dive deeper, let's have a brief information about Alachikusomo, also known as AKS project in Zombo district.
I am Gokuraye Mikizito. I am the team leader of Life Concern, commonly referred to as Executive Director, one of the partner organizations implementing a project called Winners with Education, which started in 2022 and it is ending 2024. This is a 3-year project which has been developed jointly between the 3 partners and the funding main organization being corporate. This project is being implemented by the 3 local NGOs based in Uganda, and they are Seford, Navy District NGO Forum, and Life Concern. These 3 NGOs have come together and developed this project, which is aiming at addressing the education challenges in Zombo district. The project has a number of components, but before I could go to the components, I would want to share the overall budget of the project. In summary, this project is costing a total of around 4.1 billion shillings, and it is running across Zombo district in the sub-counties which are clustered. The 3 partners have roles to play under different components. This project, first of all, is looking at improving the learner school environment through doing the following. 1, the project is targeting infrastructural development, and this infrastructural development are done in a competitive manner. Each year, the project advertises for schools in 3 or 4 sub-counties which do apply and compete for prizes which ranges between 10 million shillings to 50 million shillings. And the competitions under this infrastructural development component are divided into 2. One component of the competition is called School Accountability Award Competition, where 5 schools win prizes of 10 to 50 million shillings. And then the second category is a School Promotion Competition Award, where 2 schools are selected and they win 50 million shillings for position number 1 and 30 million shillings for position number 2. Schools which are eligible to compete under component 1, that is the School Accountability Award, must be schools which are fair off in terms of infrastructures, in terms of staffing, in terms of performance. They have been doing something with the support of government or stakeholders, other stakeholders, which has put them to a fairer state. Those are the ones who qualify to run for this competition of accountability, because it is aiming at testing their ability to use the local resources which they have and the additional resources which comes from either government to improve on learning environment of the schools. And then those who are qualified to compete under promotional award category are schools which are rurally placed. Their infrastructural condition is not good, but the parents, the stakeholders are struggling to put the infrastructures in place, to put systems which can actually support education. They are struggling left and right. They have not given up. So the project is aiming at motivating those who, in spite of their problems, have really put efforts together and have moved a step. So those are the ones who are awarded the 2 positions of 50 million shillings for position number 1 and 30 million shillings for position number 2. Another component of this project is capacity support to enhance the capacity of teachers and directors or head teachers. The project also encourages directors of various schools and teachers to compete for 1.5 million shillings for teachers and for 2 million shillings for directors. Under this competition, we use a peer-to-peer approach for selecting at least 10 teachers each year, and each of the successful 10 teachers is at the end contributed 1.5 million shillings to support them in their further education. Here the project is aiming at motivating teachers that if I do well, if I do more effort in improving learning environment, improving academic excellence of the children whom I teach, I am most likely to be recognized and be appreciated. So we give 1.5 million shillings for each of the teacher who wins under this component. And then for directors, unfortunately, we only have 1 position where those who are heading the various schools compete, and at the end of it all, the most successful head teacher or director of the year is given a motivational support under this project of 2 million shillings. This also is aimed at motivating other head teachers to try and use the ability they have to put right certain things which affects education negatively. Another component is supporting capacity building of children who are enrolled in the primary schools. Remember, in this district, the academic performance of our children are not the best. Therefore, this project looks at supporting children so that their minds is opened up, they can learn better, they can practice what they learn, and this is done in a number of ways. One of the ways this project is supporting capacity building for children to increase their knowledge and be able to excel in performance in education is through Children's Parliament. Under Children's Parliament, this project supports teachers to organize children to have the courage and debate on topical issues which affect the children, which makes them not to perform very well, which makes them to drop out of schools, which makes them not to go to school. Even if they go to school, they cannot concentrate. So the children come up with the topics which they feel affects their academic performance. And then they also discuss among themselves. They find solutions to the problems. And they look at the center of the problems. Is it with the parents? Is it with the teachers? Is it with the government? Is it with the communities? So after identifying the root cause of the problems which affect them and makes them not to perform very well, under Children's Parliament, they also come up with solutions. And once the solution is got, the key issues are summarized and disseminated to the center where they are supposed to address it. If it is issues affecting which affect the children, is coming from the parents, so we take it to the PTA general meetings and share it with them so that they take note of them and they begin to work on it. If it is affecting teachers, it is discussed at staff level. If it is a problem which is coming from government side, we draw it to the attention of the government authorities. Another component is supporting the vulnerable children. Remember, one of the things which makes our children not to concentrate is vulnerability. We have children who have lost their parents and therefore on their own they cannot concentrate on studies and they drop out. So this project identifies the most vulnerable children in those project schools and give them support in terms of scholastic materials, which includes exercise books, pens, school bags, the basics which makes children to drop out, and the basics which they can not easily get because they rely on their parents. So it gives them that support so that they can go, have where to write, they can put on uniform, and they can also be smart. Remember, if a child does not write, does not put on uniform, the child is bullied by others, and it's one of the factors which makes vulnerable children to drop out of school. We remember that in schools, when it is lunchtime or it is break time, some children come with packed food, and when they sit to eat around, the rest who do not have opportunity to come with packed food begin to yawn. In the afternoon, for those who are from P3 and above, they drop out because when they are hungry, they cannot concentrate. At the end of it, all the children now, they go back home. Even if one struggles to remain in the class, the child does not concentrate. The brain is already disturbed because of hunger. So this project is supporting CBOs in and around the schools, the selected 7 schools per year, and building their capacity, giving them seed capital to start producing food for the children for school. Actually, it is aimed at encouraging school feeding program, and it is one way which is making children to like enrolling and remaining in school, because they know at the end of it all what is being produced, even if they are used to do part of the production activities at a lesson time, especially agricultural lesson time practicals, they will eat whatsoever they are sweating for. So it is one component which this project is addressing. Another part which this project is addressing is identifying talents among youth in the community. You know, there are so many talented youth. They are doing some good work which is contributing towards economic empowerment in the villages, in the communities. So under Youth Social Hero Award component, this project identifies youth who are deep down in the villages there, whether they are educated or not, but are now doing something which can earn them some income, and they are also employing others through either training them or whatsoever they are doing. They make others to work for them and then they pay them. So under Youth Social Hero Award, this project is selecting innovative youths. I remember last year and even this year, we have selected those who are doing carpentry on their own, and we have given them resources under this to boost their capital. There are those who have already given us results that from whatsoever we have given them, they are improving. A guy from Kango sub-county, one of the first project sub-counties for 2022, whom we gave support in the area of carpentry and joinery, testified that the support which this project gave him enabled him to expand on his business, and also he was able to acquire a second-hand motorcycle at 500,000 shillings, which has helped him now to do marketing of his product and also to ferry materials like timbers from wherever they can be got to his workshops. And he has moved from the village to a nearby trading center, and his business is expanding, and he has already trained 3 young men who are also now earning some living out of that. Finally, we have Youth Education and Environment Run. This is aiming at using the youth to pass the information about the importance of protecting the environment for the future, and also competing to ensure that if you protect the environment through tree planting, and if you look after the trees which you planted, either as a parent or as a child or as community, these trees will support education in the future. For instance, if a child is helped to plant 5 trees, eucalyptus trees, in the next 5 years, these trees are already poles which can be sold, and the money can be used for buying exercise book for this child, who will now be in a P5 or in P7. So, Education and Environment Run under this project is aiming at mobilizing communities, not only to think that it is enough to dig and plant crops which can support education, but in the long run, even if we are digging and planting crops, the environmental aspect of it is more important, which needs to be also inculcated into the children. Therefore, under this project, we are supporting the individual youth with the energy-giving stoves every year, and we are also supporting the successful youth with the solar lamps, which can aid their reading in the night, and we are supporting selected individuals and schools, beneficiary schools, with the scores of tree species to be planted, where they can be taught, the children at schools can be taught how best to plant trees, and how you manage them, and how, if you manage them very well, they can help you pay your school fees in the future, and also address the issue of wood fuel in schools. These are the key components of this project, and we are very grateful that corporate, our financer or the funding organization in Switzerland, is working closely with us through monitoring, following up, ensuring that all is okay. But in conclusion, I want to say this project has made tremendous contribution compared to the contribution in education which government is giving. For instance, in a whole year in Zombo district, government only builds 2 classroom blocks. In the entire year, 2 classroom blocks, but this project is contributing 227 million shillings every year in infrastructure, and also in supporting the teacher winners, the 10 teachers and the director. So if you look at 50 million shillings and you go down on the ground and looking at the community, how they are putting the money to use, at least they are building between 2 classroom blocks to 4 on average every year in a school. That means the contribution of this project, in as far as infrastructural development at school level is concerned, is 10 times more than what government is supporting. But we also appreciate that the government is working with us to give us a level ground for us to implement this project. We are grateful for that, and that is the purpose of NGOs coming in to complement
On the
government
first day
efforts.
of the donors' representatives' visit, Mr. Marcel visited 3 different schools under the project. His first visit was at Zombo Upper Primary School, where he interacted with the head teacher, Teacher of the Year Award winner 2022, and Child of the Year Award winner 2022. During the school visit, the head teacher, Zombo Upper Primary School, also shared with the visitors the different achievements obtained under the project.
First of all, I want to take this time to welcome you to this our consortium NGOs we are working with and other partners. We are so privileged to have you here, and the third day you are coming, and we are happy. We are very, very happy. Feel at home. We have gained a lot from this program. We started with the renovation of our classroom block, which you are seeing here. We won 30 million under allocation project. This money was used on this building. When we inform our parents about the award, they are also happy. They also contributed. They brought for us the building materials like the bricks, the sand, and the other local materials. And this building has contributed a lot to our success. Our enrollment has increased. We have also registered some improvement in pupils' academic performance. We have also improved on our relationship among the teachers. They are now working together. We have also registered other important successes, like we have improved on our school feeding program. You can see we have our kitchen there all the time busy. Some of our children are also feeding in the school. That's why you can see some of them are around. This is lunchtime. They would have gone home when they are here. Not only that, our capacity has also been built in different training. We have been attending different training, like professional learning community, where we have achieved a lot. We have seen how we can work collaboratively as teachers to improve our academic performance, which we are now doing. Teachers are working together. And For 3 years, we have not been getting first grade. But because of this program, our some project last year, we managed to get 1 first grade and 28 second graders. So that is a very great achievement as far as our academic progress is concerned. Not only that, they have also built the capacity of our management committee. Management committee are now very active. They are monitoring the school and we are sharing with them different experiences. When they come, we sit together with them, we see where we have gone, and we see where we are not doing well, then we also get some way forward. Those are some of the achievements that we have scored. And not only that, they have come up with another program, which is school feeding program, where we are not only getting food stuff from the parents, we have opened our own project with the assistance from this project. They have also given us some support where we are going to plant our own crops. This sustain the school feeding program. These are some of the achievements. If you look around, our compound has also improved. You can see the school construction compound, the painting on the screens, the maintaining them, the other things. Yeah, the parents are also trying to contribute, though small, but they are trying to give some people money, which you can use. The money is very little, cannot do much. The district also promised to do for us something, but up to now, they have not done it. They made us to work the BOQ through the district engineer. We have submitted, and they have promised that they are going to give for us some 10 Ugandan shillings to help us finish the building. But up to now, we have not received the money yet, but we are trying to consult and try to see how far they have gone in the process. But as you know, when you are being given something, you remain patient and wait. So we are waiting.
I think in that regard of the money, you need to follow up with the engineer because they are already we already got information that the money is already on account.
I checked the account yesterday, the money is not there.
So that means the process there should be somewhere. So it's good enough to engineer it. So at least you have hope because you are serious.
Yeah, we have the PLC where after we started with every 2 weeks we have reflective meeting where we sit together to analyze and evaluate ourselves how far we have gone. Even last week we had a meeting, PLC meeting, and we evaluated ourselves and we have come with some new way forward.
So you have your aims as a PLC, you're checking your results.
Exactly. That's what we are doing.
For example, what makes you say?
One, we want to improve on the academic performance. One is through regular assessment. Two is through mobilization and sensitization to parents so that we can enroll children and sustain them in the school. Then we also want to improve on their English speaking, continuously speak English when they are in school, even at home. Those are some of the areas that we are emphasizing, and the teachers to commit their work as a team. Like team teaching, sometimes two teachers can be in class, one is helping the other one on one, the other one is trying to teach.
This is what you start now. Okay, from this year, you get an award 2023 or 2023. Okay, we met last year. Huh? We were this year.
After a brief stopover at Zombo Upper Primary School, the donors representative from corporate and a team from the consortium proceeded to Maturumbe Primary School, where they were welcomed by pupils, parents and local community members singing and dancing to their local traditional songs, accompanied by local traditional instruments. The donor and the consortium team members from Life Concern, Seford and Lembi Angel Forum also joined the dance. After dancing for a while, the visitors were finally welcomed to take their seats, and as a usual tradition elsewhere, the head teacher gave her welcome remarks.
Welcome you to Maturumbe Primary School. This is Maturumbe Primary School, a school which is situated within Zombo Town Council. It is one of the schools called in Zombo Town Council. This is the long-awaited day. We have always been waiting for this day, and we are privileged to have you here. So feel at here. All of you are welcome, and we are ready to receive from you anything that you have come, any content that you have come with for us. You are welcome, and we are ready to share with you.
After welcoming the visitors at the school, the headmistress, Maturumbe Primary School, Mrs. Peggy, highlighted the visitors on how the different support and trainings obtained under the project are helping shape up the performance and enrollment of pupils in the school.
This organization, and our award was 30 million shillings. Innovated one classroom, and also procured some 20 desks for the school. That was what was done by with the 30 million shillings. Part of it was also used to restore our lightning arrested, which was down. We were able to fix it back. So that is the benefit, the first benefit that we saw from the award. Not only that, it was due to this award that we won, which enabled our military now that the scholastic material is in place, the attendance of the pupils have increased. And leave alone that, the enrollment has also increased. Last year, for the project, we were having 540 which was a P3 school. We were having 541 to P3. But due to the award, which enabled us to do one classroom, the enrollment has increased from 514 to 636. So that is where we see our achievement. And not only that, in this same money for the school. So they came up with income generating activity to support the school program. Because we know that this is a school that is government aided, and the government provides funds. Funds are not always given at the right time. So this income generating activity, they are putting it in place so that by the time the government money is delayed, the money will help us in the school year do other activities like paying the parent paying teachers, helps out teachers paying the parents, because the government cannot give us enough. And on a sad note, I would like to report this one. This term, before we reported the second term, lost one of our staff. Again, less by one. So that is the challenge we have. But those ones we are with them on the ground, we are doing our best. As you can see, our parents are also happy. And the same parents we have here, the local materials for the house was raised by them. They gave us bricks, stones, and sand. As if that was not enough. After raising that structure, they also thought wise that we should add it more. So they started making another bricks in the plan of adding on to the classroom. And we are seeing together the distance. In 2 more years, this was reaching 7. Right now we are 5. This is the children that came to this project from P3 to P5. Much as we have challenges, but we know we God, everything is possible. We should have chance to teachers. And in the work that the parents are doing to sustain our learners in the school, we came to find out that learners, they leave school and go back to so they have come up together to have school fees program by opening fields for the school to support the school so that in near future our children begin to feed in the school. As we talk now, our kids are ready from the school field which has been harvested there. And the Irish is there in the field growing. They have also given some sweet potatoes. They have also planted some cassava, which will supplement school feeding program. Not only that, this project has helped our children a lot. It has enabled the children to use their manipulation skills. This is where we can see our stones painted. This is the work of their hands. Those writings on the stone is the work of their hands. And they have managed to make some beehives, which will in turn bring resources for the school. Because we believe that these children, much as we train them in classroom work, they will not only depend on that classroom work. In the future, they'll have to have some survival skills so that those who cannot go further, they can use these skills to make them attain a better life. Our enrollment has increased, and the involvement of the community or the parents has also increased. Before this project, we had a challenge of bringing parents together to work for the school. But after seeing this, these days they come ready. And they're planning to add more bricks so that by the end of the year, another construction work will begin to add on to those classes if materials will avail. Not only that, learners' communication skills has improved due to creation of Children's Parliament. In this Children's Parliament, They come every week, and they come with a topic for discussion. And in that discussion, they come with a way forward of the challenges that they face here at school and even at home. That is where we get issues like causes of absenteeism, why they leave school, why they drop out. And we have found that in most of the discussion, their main problem was the parents. Like this time it is rainy season, so parents would withdraw them to go back and work in the field. Now that they started the children's parliament, they were debating against this, and the vice has reduced. So that is why this time we have very many of them in the school. If you were to come last year or the other year, you wouldn't have got them in this same year. So this time they have improved. And they can now even participate and communicate freely among themselves, unlike in those days, because it has now trained them in communication skill. And I think among many others, as mentioned by it has helped us a lot in the school. Me as an administrator, it has made work easy for me, because now we can sit together and plan, and it has made work very easy, because I don't force these teachers to do this, do this. It's now something which is in them, they do it at will, and our children are now enjoying our lessons. And among all this, I think these are most of the achievements that we have. And for our future plan, we are planning to push this school up to P7. Now that we have reached P5, we are remaining with P6 and P7. And our greatest challenge will be the house or the classrooms. And it is our prayer that we will another way for us to push it to the next two classrooms, to make it P7. Because there are very many children in this community, and the schools that they used to go to are very far. And if this school reaches P7, it would have saved this community a lot. So that is the cry of the community that we have. So we are here ready with the parents, the management committee. They are ready to work with the school, and they are ready to provide the local materials needed if chances will avail. So I think with all this, thanks for having considered us in this award that we never thought of. And I know it was God's will that made us to be one of them. And we pray for the continuity of this project, so that next time other people also benefit like we have done. May God bless you.
While at the school, Mr. Marcel, the donors representative corporate, asked different stakeholders at the school how the different trainings, especially the PLC, the school management training, is helping to shape the different activities in the school.
Hello, my name is Marcel. I'm from corporate in Switzerland. And nice to meet all of you. For me, this is the occasion to meet you today here, to hear a little bit from you about the activities that took place in the school, and and probably we can start with you, as you are an award-winning teacher, right? You got a teacher award this year, 2023, or last year?
Last year.
Last year. Did you meet in Songwalker? Were you there? Okay. So probably you can tell me from the PLC training that you undergo, from the PLC group that is formed here, what effect, what benefit can you see? What is the improvement that you can see that came through the training to you personally, but also to the school? So probably you can hear of all of you feedback in regard to the activity, to the training, to the things you learn, what improvement you can see at the school, that you probably brought to yourself and
Thank you. I'm called Wanishan Joy from Patekpadu Primary School. I'm one of the award winner. In the first place, I would like to thank you for all what you have done. It has brought some good changes on my side, even on the school side part of it. I'm saying this because the school had a lot of challenges. One, we had very many children who could join in, and after some few days, they tried to disappear away just because of some negative attitudes of some parents about education. With the clue I got from this, especially maybe NGO Forum who connected us for a very big training, we have learned a lot, and from there we started mobilizing parents about the benefits of their education. And as I talk now, at least the enrollment of Patekpadu Primary School has improved. Not only that, even academic performance, because those days it was not all that okay. With the skills we got from PLC and the exchange visit, I think we trained the other teachers who had a negative attitude. In the community, not everybody has the same technique of doing something. Others do have other minds for other activities. But we tried to connect them collaboratively. We worked out and we have changed the performance of that school. And in addition to that, your effort also made me go for further studies, because I was just a three teacher with a certificate in primary education, but this organization enabled me to join Kabalega College in Masindi, and I'm now in my second year diploma in primary education in English language and religious education. So with this, I think we are still going on. We have also, from that training, the skills we got from the training, we also taught some teachers, we trained some teachers, 10 teachers. I think I was one of the facilitators, 5 from Zombo Lower, then 5 from Zombo Upper. And other members also, my colleague award winners also, trained my teachers from my school also, some 5 teachers. So with those that we got, in fact, we have got some good achievement. And then the exchange visit, sponsored, organized by NGO Forum. When we went to Arua, we learned a lot of things about performance and how teaching takes place. Because we went to private school, to government school, we were making all those comparisons to see how things are done. In fact, if you follow the government schools, there are some bad performance, in fact poor performance compared to private schools. Now with the skills we got from the private schools and the other government school who was doing at least good among other government schools, we have acquired a lot of skills which we are really taking action on it, on them at our school levels. I think
in your lesson you personally did you change something after this team? Did you pick up new after this training? Did you pick up new things, or what did you make from the training?
in fact what I picked from there, first of all, the way our children were learning and what I learned from those teachers, I came back, I trained my children now, the way they are writing, it is exactly like the way I write. Exactly the way I write. Handwriting issues. And then performance. Other children, when you're teaching them, you will find that they are playing, moving up and down, and from there we got a lot of skills of capturing their attention. Because we could not do all that much amidst the population. Of course, I don't know whether it is in Zombo district only. Most of these schools, they have few teachers and very many learners. saw some of those challenges, we got the skills from there, and we do assessment with the learners to at least change their performance. And with that, after the assessment, we also get the way forward, how they've done, and we correct, we sit and see the weak areas and the strong areas. Where there are weaknesses, we come as teachers together, we collaborate, we get solutions. I think that's all that I can say. I remain one shot Joel, and I go to primary school.
My name is Okonga Kennedy, one of the award winners. Notwithstanding what he has already said, and I do not intend to repeat the achievements, some of them are almost in all the schools. However, on my side, after the series of trainings I attended, I realized of all of them, I would start with the biggest that I learned was from Arua. That is living by your dream and also developing a vision. And then when I was coming, I realized that I have to do something in my own ways to transform the face of the community where I am staying. And in that, I developed a dream, 2026, and I called it Giving Life to the Stones. Looking at our school, it has a very terrible learning. The facility is not all that good, but what I decided was that by 2026, this school must be very conducive, having trees growing all around, and we should have green grass, and in fact the nature of the land itself must be green, so that a child coming here sees that this is a conducive environment. That is the first thing. And secondly, to improve on the children, first the teachers have to improve. And in fact, I organized a handwriting workshop for the teachers, not the children, because my children write superbly well. And in fact, you won't doubt that, because surely I believe in the entire district, my children cannot compare with any other children somewhere unless I have not known. So I realized it is also with the teachers, so we conducted a workshop on handwriting. Besides PLC group meetings that we scheduled that we have on ground, I would wish to not have so many of them, because upon going for a workshop at ZEO, it was to do with finance, and in that I realized we can start with the children. And in that we brought the project of apiary, and the children made hives for themselves. And we were hopeful that this that we have acquired, if children can put into use, they can develop, they can get some skills of making the apiary from the school, and they apply at home. Not only that, because here finances from home are challenging. So, and I myself also saw it was that if at all the hives can bring forth some good yield, at a later time we could use the resources from the hive to supplement the finances of the school in buying things like examination and textbooks and others. That was another one that I acquired from there, besides the collaboration and others. There has been a lot of that.
Present at the school were also members of the Mama and Baba clubs and the school management committee members. Present at the school were also members of the Baba and Mama club and the school management committee of the school, who thanked Mr. Marcel for the different support that they have rendered to the school. And one of the members of the SMC requested that Marcel's name be printed on one of the classroom blocks constructed under this project.
ber metim no ma nyinge la ro e kwan nyinge kwange okay chalo me bin wen ko meni tini ne nyinge do chu ko no so pure nyinge do len ka mesha e per class mesha ma do do mario sa yo pure ma do do rieni te ko mama ko ko jam ko li ko project ma e gero en school ni kama dum project chika wa kini tai ko ba me de tai ko ne mu ko ne dum te ne ko ni die dum tai ko ma dum ke ke dum an ga ti ba do kwashi dum shi ne dum ti ko kwashi ya mongo ma ko mai ire ba shi lo ko dum ko ma shi ba da ko ne botoy ba ti mai ti ba botoy ma wa par pari ngi dur mu dum ko bi no classroom ko mangari yo ko ma ngi karo ko mo
by name I'm called Mary Chamilore. I'm a chairperson of Mama and Baba Club. My congratulations goes to our visitors for the things you have done for us here. All is good for us because what you have seen here, you have really improved us. Improve us to make another development at our community. First of all, what we see here, you have done for us is so good. And also, we have children. You have opened for us children parliament, which make our children bright in future. Also, it's good for us. As we parents, we thank you, our thanks because what you have done for us. By that, we also, the program make us grow up, even at our school. So, all program make us to be strong in our community and home also. By that, we can improve by also make us pay our children. Not stop in primary, as we go to the secondary. Also, we want to get from our children here, maybe we are going to get MPs also from Atumbe. By that program also, that we are going to get it. And president also we are going to make from Atumbe primary school at our school. Because the program make us so happy to push our children. By that, we are stopped. Thanks more.
While at Mathunube Primary School, the visitors were able to interact with a few members of the Children's Parliament. After interacting with a different member of the school management committee, finally it was time to hand over gifts. The head teacher, Mathunube Primary School, Mrs. Peggy, handed over a handmade gift that she made in appreciation to what corporate has done for them under the AKS project. The donor also received gifts from a pupil who handed him ripe banana as a gesture of thanksgiving.
Madam is Marambutan. This man is not getting. You are going to eat this all. That is very sincere. Actually, this is where you have to take one and the other one. We are a team.
The day's activity was concluded by an energizer conducted by a member of the consortium, and children were able to play and take photos with the visitor before them setting off for Paida town to have their rest.
Are we sing together? Are we sing together? Yes. I get the ball. 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 I put it here. I put it here. I put it here. I put it here. I pepeta. I pepeta. I get the ball. I get the ball. I get the ball. I get the ball. I put it here. I put it here. I pepeta. I pepeta. I get the ball. I get the ball. I put it here. I put it here. I wiggle, wiggle. I wiggle, wiggle. I wiggle, wiggle. I wiggle, wiggle. I ball is see. I ball is see.
Apoio.
Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
Carrot. Then you are going to do it, but you leave the rest here.
No, they will remain here.
Yes.
The only thing with them, just for me.
Yes. But you have to do
But we
things.
shall
I think we're gonna hand over the whole process for you. You can show us what is there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. First and foremost, I would like to take this initiative to welcome our donor and all our partners. Aloshikusong. This is a Chamkesh parent school. And here I have only a few things to say. As we are here, this is our kitchen garden. Here we have onion, and in front of me here we have carrots, and also there we have a place for cabbage, and we have tomato behind there. We shall move and see it. And we have 30,000 bricks here, and there is a foundation being dug here for 2 classrooms, and in the middle is the office. That is what this thing has been dug by these parents of ours. They are the one who dug this thing. But we thought that today will get us when we have at least raised the thing up. But unfortunately, our engineer was not around. So, Mr. Engineer, today I have great pleasure to see you. Because I know from here, I think the work will start on. Or else at least you will tell me something that can make me to feel at home today. Because I've been waiting for you. Thank you. And we have trees which we have planted. If we move around there, we have around 500 trees plantation. That is fine. Part of that tree was given by Life Concern, and a part of that tree was provided by CBOs. They are the one who bought that tree and bring to this area here. And behind here also we have some small garden. We can see. Let us try to move around. We should not stand in one place.
Take care. We have pigs.
I think this time you don't do these things.
We have pigs. Don't fall.
Small garden of banana plantation. This has been the effort of maybe NGOs. As their result of training, those who went for training, they came and planted this thing here. And not only that, the parents or the CPOs, they've gone far with the planting sweet potato to support the pupils for feeding program. I know before the end of this term, at least we shall enjoy that sweet potatoes. But the bad thing, the area is far from here. We cannot reach up to that place. But what I would like to tell you, we have those things ready. Even we have garden where we are going to plant onion for this school, where all those CBOs are the one doing those things for us to support the school, to provide them with the money and the other things. I think those are all what I can say, or else what I can talk about there. Thank you.
And
No, it is not somebody's building. This is our school. It was built by Aloshikusong. That is the safe word, being the manager of it. Thank you.
I hope it will be, there's going to be some light there. Mr. Headmaster, thank you very much. I think we can from here.
We can cross.
We can now go back.
We can cross from it.
Yes.
Also, we have another garden here. We can move nearer to see. I think you can observe from here how fertile Ashamuke parent school is. I know with the support from you, we can do more with this. This is another onion, and we have there white onion. You can see them. These are the things helping us here, not only to get money, but we are also helping our pupils to learn how to plant these things. I think with that, we can proceed. Yes. Yeah. But the one which we picked got only 4,000. At the moment, yes. Very few. Yes.
Quick look at the inside.
Are we looking for the class?
I peep here.
The blackboard is also part of the TOR construction. People is already here. The blackboard, it's a math. Not a classroom without the blackboard.
The machine is there.
You need to run. You need to pay.
Yes.
So she has very diligence, then most people may take it out. You work on it. Yeah. Number is 50.
That one.
P1, 61. 61, P1. This is today.
Today.
Yeah. 61 today.
Okay.
Today is a new day. So, then the other class is here. The other class is here.
Hey, for the next class also here.
Yeah.
That's 16.
16.
Which class?
P4.
P4, where 16. Boys class.
This is P4. So that is the P1. That's P1. This P1. This P1 and then this P4. And the P4 on the 16. So I think they fixed.
So you were right, you were right partition.
Yeah, even more than that one.
By the time that teacher was going to register, we picked some for certain ceremonies.
In some there, some low primary. You're right. This
for now, as they struggle with that building, they can petition. But they don't want to keep from there. They go there.
So, how does learning change for P1 and P2?
Sometimes when we are teaching that levels, for example, before you make this one come out, and then we teach them outside here. So when the people finish theirs, then they come.
So we use this. Just to see that you see it now.
And they don't have Spanish.
Spanish.
Do they come with their school?
Yeah, they come with their own whatever city.
By parachment.
By parachment, they are. Others are sitting with the school.
That's good then.
Others are sitting with this local chair.
What happened? What happened?
By the name, I'm called Unyata Charles, head teacher of Champion Parent School. And I would like again to welcome you for the second time, our donor from Swaziland, the three group from Aloji Kusomo, Baba and Mama, PTA, SMC, and the pupils, and not forgetting my fellow teachers. You are welcome. Yeah. I would like to begin by saying this. That is concerning the enrollment of this school as far Alochikusom is concerned. When we were registered under this Alochikusom, last year we had only 124 pupils. That is from P1 to P6. But now we have 300 pupils as a result of Alochikusom in this school. The number goes as follows. In P1, we have boys, 44 boys, and then girls, we have 31 girls, total to 75. P2, we have this number, 40 boys and 21 girls, total to 61. And then P3, we have 18 boys and then 29 girls, total to 47. P4, we have 36 boys and then 16 girls, total to 52. P5, we have 21 boys and 10 girls, total to 31. P6, we have 12 boys and 5 girls, total to 17. P7, we have 14 boys and then 3 girls. Whereby in this total we have 185 boys and then 115 girls. Generally, we have 300 pupils in this school. And the number of teachers. Teachers have 6 teachers plus 1 head teacher. All in total, we are 7. So before I continue, I would like to request teachers to stand up for recognition first. Teachers, can you stand up so that these people know you? So these are the teachers of this school. You can sit down. Achievement as per our Jerusalem. These are the following are the achievement which we got as a result of being a member of our Jerusalem. First, it has helped us increase the number of pupils, as we can see and we compare with the past. Not only that, more so, our Jerusalem has also helped us to train for us, Baba and Mama, which are helping us here seriously. For instance, when a child misses school, we have cluster register to be taken. So when we find that child is absent, the first step, we send the fellow pupil in that class to the parent of that person. When that person refuse that his or her child is not coming, and then we send a message to those Baba and Mama, and then they help us to go and do what? To look for that child and to talk physically with their fellow parent to confirm why that child is not at school today. So that one is a great achievement which we got. Not only that, maybe NGOs Forum went further and trained for us CBOs, whereby those CBOs were also helping me in working in the place of the garden, and they have helped me to support me with the feeding program in this school, whereby last time we started with the upper classes. I know by this time we shall work hard and also bring in these lower classes. More so, we went further and we were trained under PLC, whereby this PLC means Professional Learning Community, which has helped this school to improve even among the teachers. We work collaboratively. We work together. We share things compared to the past. When we were not trained, we had no idea about those things. But Aloshekusom itself has supported us in that training also. More so, I was taken for exchange visit, whereby in that exchange visit, I saw the style, even the way other teachers are dressing. So I came up with that thing. So if you can see, my teachers are all in uniform. That is the result which I got from exchange visit, corporate wear. And more so, I think you can see our environment compared to the last. In the past, or else, when we were not registered, this area was not like this. We had little knowledge about how to prepare and to organize our compound to look nicely. So I think by now, if you can see critically, things has changed as a result of Alashikusomo in this area. Under those achievements, I've talked of trees, plantation. As I talk now, in this compound here, or else in this area, we have around 500 pines, which was being planted both by the support of maybe NGOs and Aloshekusom. That tree alone will help us to make these people learn how to plant their trees to support their education at home. And more so also, it will help us for learning purpose. Not only for learning purpose, it will act as windbreaker to support this room of ours. That is the achievement which we got. Although we are talking about the achievement, achievement always goes with the challenge. We also have challenge in this area. They are as follow. One of the challenge which we are facing in this area, due to the increasing number of pupils which are increasing daily, due to that support and the beautiful look of the area, we have challenge of desk. The place for sitting, though we have the rooms there for the pupils to sit, to study in, we are facing problem of sitting equipment or as material. That one is one of the challenge. More so, although we are constructing or else we are planning to construct another house, those are still not enough for us. I think by the end of this year, at least we shall improve this number up to 500. So when the number improve up to 500, where shall others sit? That one also still a greater challenge on my side. More so, teachers, the expected number, it is not enough compared to the other school, which reach in P7. 5 teachers to work in 7 classrooms. I think that one also a big challenge. Not only that, as poor we are, also facing challenge of textbooks. Because this community cannot afford to buy for us. We are the ones struggling, battling, borrowing. So we also face challenge of textbooks. I know with that one you will take note of it. Not only that, this school used to participate in athletic program as far this term football is concerned. We are also lacking football and netball for these pupils. In order to keep them here, those kind of things should be there. So I think you will take note of that one also. So with that, I would like to stop here. I don't have much to say. Thank you.
Are employed by the community? How many are employed by the government?
Indeed, my boss. These 6 teachers, they are being employed by parents, not government.
You are the only one who is government employed?
No, I'm a volunteer.
All right.
Yes.
Maybe a word from the teachers. Can we speak? You understand English? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So, which grades do you? Which classes do you form?
My name is Okungidori. I'm a teacher of T3.
E3.
Okay.
Hey, I'm called Von Francis. I'm a teacher of P1.
P1, okay. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Do you...
By the name I'm called Corbett Charles. Maths teacher P2 class and including P5. I'm a class master.
Wexford is my name. I'm a teacher for P6 and at the same time teaching science subject.
Call me Potemkisa Ezekiel, 7 teachers.
Okay, thank you.
I'm called
part, my name is Samuel. My class is P4, whereby I teach science, and I even reach to other classes. Thank you.
So, teachers, you teach here since longer. When do you start to teach here? What year?
Ochako kapuonjo skul eni oro makane kod achiel achiel.
Me in 2014.
2014. Okay.
Me, I started this time. I replaced somebody who left, then I came and replaced him.
So, I started in 2010.
I joined the school last year in Katam.
2019.
I've been teaching here since 2010. So we saw there's a lot of development of the school environment, right? You have a new school building, school compound is developed. I think there's more support from the community too. But what regards to your lesson, to what you teach, is there some improvement too in your opinion and observation?
Well and good, there is improvement. Because as per now we are talking, we have been there for a certain occasion where we went and participated. Today it was celebrating children's rights, which was supposed to be on the 16th, but they celebrated today. We went also participated there, which was not happening in the past. Even in the class, children are performing well. The few ones they are doing, all these classes they are doing, there is improvement. If a child can speak some English, it means there is improvement.
To add on what my colleague has spoken, since I joined this school, which was last year, when I got in these three stakeholders, when they came in with the effort they made with us, so the performance of these learners has changed in all aspects, whereby when if at all we can compare the learner of this school to other schools in Zombo Town Council, like in Children Parliament, they also participate well compared to the past. That's what I can add.
An kunyinga Jiluangala Joel. Chairman SMC Jamke Parents Primary School. Betichako Ulemba Chiel. School mo mira chamke. Edok ber. Nikom ti training mo kuma obe wanwango gi. Leme mo kene mo bo ngeyo gi ngode. Watu wanwango di training mo atemo wanga rio bedizeu. Achiel watu wanwange war. Ukito wa ai kusha walok wadu go bedo pinyi meeting. Mwa ku heditisha gi. Kuju ponji mwadi kura karachiel. Pineno development ango mo bechiti mire school mwa. Anda kawoni wadogu wadi kura ko PTA grupa mama ku baba ma wabiru ka karachiel wa organizing mobilizing nyithindo ko bakin pacho man washidi kanisa washidi ecclesia manango betika ka gine ka ni chini ponju dano ko bakin pacho ne ya school samo ber ko le kongech mo ai wacho ngeyo malo ich samo ber wunu makotwala wi school uketu kawoni watushi level mira wenda wi adaka dek ich yani ide kirimwa ya cham kech mo de kora ko de ka karachiel ko juponji kwan group adeken miradio be foyo ungua dek magi dikri ka karachiel gibi gikelu iwa ka bedu mwa kukite mo dongo peden kudu ka woni o gamu keluwa manang isa ma esha jubiji neno ot lume ju ki nyati para dok ngo kija ka woni inwangu gine no kende gamu keluwa ni aya wanwangu kukum ponji mo bo ponja wiya aya kuju ponji magi be dikiri kudano de yuwa kucha gibe tika gine ka meyo ngeshi ni dano oketu ka woni awiya osidi wada ko daka de angeni e machine wabi bedu kuda wiya mo ka tama na en fodi achaki aya ario abedwa ko for force ni nebi NGO forum ku Shefford ka Karachiel magibe konywa kule matungtong agenu ne ya obuji kungo ni konywa pien wan watie chalo nyitindo mamu momako omiwa kony chalo ka woni
Gracias la meta foi muito mongo pirongo matin afo welo magibini kindwa ane kunyenga yitungre makasin mhanya no mabishu resho yani afo shwak mo keti komwa school mama ene school ene ushako goreli fario kada para ngwen isheng juru nyodu majuru nyodu ne wan ene kutegu momi ku iwa mande no feti chabe washi ani aya awiya wen gi medire enu utie kutwero para ande ba mande jwash ne wabe de kuroka Karachiel wawaka wiya wami kutegu ni juru tegu shwini juru nyodu ogamu ketu tina wiya ne gini eno abeneno do beneno gi maleng
oyo ke pati ni mama
tegu mo miko ni heti chamwa wa miku tegu fin maya ne aya wa shungu matek ne miku kon igi yore pa salary megi kina ko juru mo watie man wa miku tek ni tegu fin ni rawia mani asomu tie be ko de kiri mamune man wa ketu chwin wa mitimu tish me sukulu be metone chalo salungo watimu giwa kokoma la purne uneno block nisha enu tie tish majuru nyoru gitemo matek kende lebe mo be wagunia ka washidu ka woto nyo washidi kanisa nyo washidi masjid nyo washidu iglesia piny manyutu ya nia ya eni ungu ma alosi kusomu nyo giwiru nyo kesefod nyo giwiru nia giwoti ikindano ni rweya wiya makubini somo ni rweyo juru nyodu mako umetegu shwin mira wiya shan pa uniform re mabenegwa le mawasho oketi wemini eni aya man ka woni ni wabe ywak chalo foundation wadong watongo no pinyu kende gi wakelo gino awene madongo go meki wategu chwin we kara wasit kutisheni wangwana ma eno kende ngo wabe wagu juponji de chalo sham mama na baba juponji eni wabe neno wen ginya no ukonywa nene di ageno makapara manya no maki wemuni eni ba
Couple para daro wagi beswaka tondo boys pinki tek malur pe ko megi dawa bisedo ko gire war simu be endo chwa megi muagi nda par boys wa bisedo ko ge ni jiki gana fo
agana fo wele mudi na pengi seka ojoro nyodo ko dawya ko ju ponji seka apoyo lemo batimo yo kibango ogeno na wabitu shungoiren ma ento kawoni watu shiren ma oketu kakamo ko kende si nyingwa buwotu nikumu afo lemo batimo oketu wiwade dong all tag nikom udigemo ba mediwa a dog na ka shon ka podi wa ba ka de nguru de na we school wa do ber is ena ga Mami tungo sure bo ket ka won a we wa do ma gibe gi nyar wa sheke gibe we antim ba do nga dog ya sham ke anana sham ke olu ber yen aya dog kole mayoki ikin children parliament anano atega shundo nguti ka na ka ngati kanu binu ni ebiwe na ngati kuluye pin ni neno wa dano pe ka wondo ngati dano beti awia beti wi gidong har ne kom konji majo we se ka me ka gena ko la mo kenda